I said, I got enough evidence on me, stuff like that, that I can start writing a book.
Right now, it's called the hot zone.
Okay.
Right, fall of Skid Row, this is the worst spot. Okay.
What's up?
Hey, look, hey. What's up, man?
What's up, Mike?
Caught me eating.
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
What you doing, man?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
You
got your phone with you.
This is Stevie. She's a fellow documentarian, dude.
Right.
So she just wants to come, you know, she wants to check out.
Like to tune to that music. Somebody do a first step.
Right? What's up, boss?
What's up, man? How are you?
Good.
You gonna come up?
Yeah. We got some,
This is a firm organization?
No.
Just you?
we
Your
just
own.
kind
Your own.
I've been doing this for 11 years.
What is Walter?
Welcome, Stevie.
Nice to meet you both.
I'm Scott.
Nice to meet you both.
Nice. All right. So,
Nice to meet you both.
nice to meet you.
So, so where are you from?
I'm from here.
Are you?
Yeah.
LA?
Yeah.
No.
I was born in Tarzana Hospital when it used to be. I was like, it's not, there's no Tarzana Hospital. You keep saying that, people, like, it's not there.
Well, I was born in LA General, and this is not here no more. And you're a what now? A photojournalist?
Photo and documentary. I mean, we got to cross paths about.
She could, man. She whooped my ass. I'm like, you know, this guy Mike, he keeps fucking harassing me. I need you to come down and protect me.
Hey, you got to report him to the authorities, man.
I know, right?
I got it.
Remember, if you see something, say something. They repeat that on the bus. So you did no prison time or nothing?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Not yet?
No, I'm always, you know,
No wishing on anybody.
stay home.
I did a couple years. Yeah.
What's your biggest takeaway?
What's that?
What's your biggest takeaway? Stay out than in? Yeah.
You can see where I'm working.
Yeah.
I probably did more years than you've been alive.
This is Mike Bowen, a.k.a. Curly, ex-gang member. And this is my story.
Mike.
What's up, bud?
What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Scott. I brought those clothes
Right.
a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
remember you.
Yeah, good. Because I want to talk to you, man.
What are you
I want to
talking-
hear you. I want to hear your story, man.
Have a seat, buddy. Alright. Does that music bother you? God damn it.
Yeah, if we just turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off. Alright. You know, I'm kind of glad you came back, man. So let's go back to 1979.
Okay.
Alright?
How old were you then?
17. 17. How do I even want to explain this, man? Alright, so I get arrested
for a murder.
Where at?
You know where Beaumont is?
Beaumont, yeah.
Beaumont, California.
Over by Banning and
Yes,
Beaumont,
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
So
17?
I was 17,
Damn.
right? Fuck, dude. Yeah. So have you ever heard of a serial killer by the name of Henry Lee Lucas?
Name sounds familiar.
You can look him up. And what's fucked up about that dude is so at first he told the truth, right? Mm-hmm. Because he gave up information that nobody else could know but the killer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because he's a fucked up motherfucker, yeah, he turned everything around. All right, so I'm 17. I get arrested for a murder that I didn't do. Now let's sidetrack. I got a brother who's a homicide detective in Riverside.
Okay.
All right. So he comes in. I'm in Riverside County Juvenile Hall, and my brother doesn't even come into effect until years later. Not years, months later. So I get a public defender. He comes and sees me. I tell him what happened. He goes, okay, no problem. Don't even trip. We got it. Not guilty. All right. So we go to a jury trial. Right? Not guilty. The day before, when we've already went to jury trial, we got the jury seated. He comes to see me in Juvenile Hall. He goes, God, Mike. He goes, hey, dude, we can't win with not guilty. I told him, okay, so what's your plan? So he tells me, diminished capacity. Ruben's in the car.
I could barely get high off the motherfucking crack I smoked here. They always snatching it.
All right. Yeah, you. So for me to put it in order, I mean, it's a fucking 44-year story.
Yeah.
So if I fuck up a little bit, 44 years.
Oh,
Morning. So anyway, okay, so my public defender, right, after we already got the jury picked, he comes to see me in Riverside County Juvenile Hall.
yeah.
And he tells me, he goes, Mike, we can't win with a not guilty phase. I told him, dude, I'm not guilty. So what's your plan? So he tells me, diminished capacity. Do you know what that is?
No.
How old are you?
I'm 51.
I was 17. I didn't know either. So I asked him, what is that? He goes, God, dude, look, man, fucking, we're gonna go to court tomorrow. I'm gonna change your plea. Fucking just agree with it, and then I'll come back and let you know. Like 17 dumbass motherfucking kid. I told him, okay, because I trusted him. So we did. And then he comes back and he tells me what it is. I told him, motherfucker. No.
So is it like a no contest kind of thing?
No, it means that you're diminished capacity is that you're not in the right state of mind, that you did it, but you're not in the right state of mind. Right?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Right? And I told him, no, not gonna happen. But he goes, well, we've already done it. And I told him, it's not gonna happen, bro. Not gonna happen. So after a few conversations in Riverside County Juvenile Hall, okay, like I said, long story short, let's back up. So my oldest brother is a homicide detective.
Yeah.
Right? And so when we went to court, I told him, look, dude, this is not going to happen. So I told the judge with my public defender, yeah, I want to talk to my brother. So the judge gave my brother a court order to come see me. And I explained everything to him, right? So he went to the two homicide detectives that's working my case that he knew, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let me explain this to you. So my victim's name was Tracy. Tracy. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So according to my brother, they told him they found Tracy's blood on the key to the car. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my brother tells me, he goes, hey man, look, dude, do what your attorney tells you. So because he's my oldest brother, I did.
Mm-hmm.
I went with diminished capacity. So now let's forget a lot of details. Whoop. I did what he told me to do. And then when they found me guilty, they found me sane, guilty. So I asked my brother, what the fuck, bro? What'd you do? So the truth of the matter was they found traces, not Tracy's, traces of blood. Get it?
Yeah.
All right. So
how many years you do? First, how many, what did they sentence you for?
okay, so you can Google me.
Mm-hmm.
Bowen versus California. Right?
Yeah.
I was sentenced to life without plus 8.
What was it plus for?
Will you listen to my story?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the plus was rape. So let's go back to the diminished capacity. It means you're guilty, but you're insane when you did it. So when my brother tells me that, I tell him, dude, yeah, I didn't do that. So then he explains the story to me. mean, he's my brother, so I believe him. I go to back. So now you got to go back to the autopsy, right?
I'll give you a layer for what's in there.
So look, you got to remember, dude, this is a long fucking story, and there might be a few facts that I left, and I'm not doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
It's a long story. So anyway, so
they found, they went back to the autopsy.
right. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up because huge point. So there's no witnesses. So they did a autopsy, and my attorney asked the pathologist who did so my public defender asked the criminologist, so did you do a rape kit? He goes, I did. What was your results? He goes, negative. Right? So was she raped? No. So the only thing that found me guilty of that was my testimony from my public defender. Oh, fuck. This even kills me to even tell this story. But it's public knowledge.
Yeah.
It really is. I even got it on my phone. Oh. Okay, so they found me guilty. They found me sane at the time. They found me guilty of first-degree murder and special circumstances of the rape. That never happened. And that's their testimony. So
how many years did you actually do?
43.
43.
43.
With the changing of governors, did you get the sentence reduced?
No. So what happened was one of my sisters had a friend, and her mom had just graduated law school, and her sister and her mom was talking, not her mom, her daughter, and my sister told her friend, yeah, my brother just got found guilty and they sentenced him to life without possibility of parole. And her mom goes, what? That's illegal. So she took my case for pro bono. And again, because of the bullshit that I went through, she contacted me. She goes, Mr. Bowen, you know, what happened to you is bullshit. So anyway, so this lady straight out of law school took my case. She contacted me, and I didn't want to hear it. But I told her, look, check it out. I don't want to hear it, but if you're willing to help me, send me whatever you want me to sign, and I'll sign it. So we did all that, and she told me, she goes, look, man, they're not allowed to sentence a minor to life without. So I guarantee I'll get that changed, right? And, you know, hearing whatever the fuck she wanted to say, I just told her, look, do whatever you got to do. If you help me, you help me. If not, whatever. So her name is Mary F. McNeil, and everything she promised me, she got.
Fuck yeah.
She got it. But, I mean, it was a good thing, but she used me to get into the law books, and then she dropped me.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Well, I mean, it's fucked up, but it's not fucked up.
Yeah.
Because there's so much to the story. All right, so let me ask you this. Have you ever heard of a serial killer named Henry Lee Lucas?
It sounds familiar.
Right. All right. So, my case happened in 1979. So in 1984, they catch a serial killer in Texas.
So they caught this guy in Texas?
Yes. They caught him in 84. Now what happened was he's driving down the road, had a tail light out. They pull him over, and so as they walk up to the car, they see a gun in the back seat. They run everything, they get his name. He's on parole with a gun. So they arrest him.
Yeah, of course.
They run ballistics on the gun, and they link it to some murders. And so when they did, after he's in the county jail, they told him, okay, we ran ballistics on the gun, we matched it to these other murders, so we're going to charge you with these murders. And he goes, really? You like murders? You don't know who the fuck I am. So Henry Lee Lucas, check him out. He admitted to the murder that I'm in prison for. Right? But the thing of it is the public defender that I had become district attorney for Riverside County. So in Texas, when he admitted to all those murders, they contacted Riverside County and they told him, hey man, we got this dude that's admitting to some murders in your county, and if you're interested, come get him. So they did. So they sent a representative from Riverside County to Texas to pick him up, that brought him to California. My public defender.
That's kind of a fucking switch, going from the defender to a fucking
But
prosecutor.
you know what? Oh, it gets better. But it's just it's a progress.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with it, right? It's just a fact.
Yeah.
But it's documented. You don't have to take my story. You can look it up.
Yeah.
It's all true. So you remember that day I met you right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not lying to you, dude. You can go back to records. It's there.
Yeah.
I found them. But it gets better. So they brought him to California. He's admitting to some murders, and they linked him to 5. They 100% he did it, 5. But there was other ones that they weren't too for sure of. So they said, okay, look, we know you did these, but we got questions on the other ones.
Yeah.
Right? So, how much do you know about Beaumont?
Not much. I believe there's a Greyhound station there because it's like
But it's very far. So it's very small.
oh yeah.
Okay, so the unique thing about Beaumont, so you know the 10 freeway?
Yeah.
Okay, go down the 10 freeway, Beaumont's right there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now we're talking about 1979,
So it's probably even smaller than it is now.
very small, all white community. Okay, so there's only 14 streets, and in Beaumont, that's it.
Yeah.
It's much bigger now,
Oh yeah.
much bigger. Okay, but there's a town called Cherry Valley, right? And so you got to remember, you're going down the 10, Beaumont, Cherry Valley, and then in Cherry Valley, there's a little place called Bogart Parks. Bogart Parks. And the unique thing about it, and it's still there today, there's this big old cross that's visible from the 10. It's that big. And that's where this crime happened. So he tells them, yeah, you know what, there was, I just drove through this fucking place. There was this big old cross. So anyway, they got him in a helicopter. My public defender sitting right there, and he goes, right there at the cross. And he goes, no, dude, we already arrested somebody for that. And he goes, yeah, I know you did. I remember when you arrested that kid, which is me. So, okay, now do you know what, let me back up. So when they found the victim in my case, she was nude except socks, right? Very unique, right? So this dude, Henry Lee Lucas, that was his MO. A lot of crimes that he did, they linked him to that. They would find the victims nude except socks. And they even called him the sock killer. So they asked him, what the fuck's up with that, dude? So his explanation was that he didn't care who he picked up, male, female, young, old. The first thing he would do was strip them down, and they ask him, why? Well, because a nude person really doesn't want to run away, right? Now again, like I said, you can verify this through the press enterprise in Riverside County, because they did a huge story on this dude. So it's not me telling you this, it's fact. And all those facts match my case, right? So now here's the huge thing. He had a crime partner, right? And his crime partner, so there's Henry Lee Lucas and Otis Toole, and they were crime partners. Now they were really, really weird because they were lovers. So when they would pick up people, they would take turns, right? So they asked him, so did you rape her? And he goes, no, I couldn't get it hard. she didn't get raped. And that's a match. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the pathologist said she wasn't raped.
Right. They knew that she wasn't raped. Which one of you raped her? Yeah, we didn't rape her. But they killed her. So yeah. So in a nutshell, that's my story. So there was no DNA. There's nothing that linked me to the crime except my testimony. But
And he goaded you into doing that shit, so.
But it kind of even gets a little deeper than that. So my public defender, that became public defender, or no, my public defender that became district attorney, he became a seated judge in Riverside County. Right?
Yeah.
So when this person straight out of law school took my case, she realized she was against a seated judge. So once she did what the law said she could do, she dropped my case. But she did everything she told me she was going to do.
So how many years did she get it reduced down to?
So I went from life without plus 8 to 25 plus 2. But I don't know how much you know about California's prison system. So from 79 to 2008, they were letting 0 people out of prison.
Yeah.
Lifers.
So since you got it reduced down to 25 plus 2, I'm assuming the reason you were in there for 43 is because you didn't get good time.
I didn't.
Okay.
I actually, but I mean, I fucked up. I fucked up in prison, right? But it doesn't matter because I didn't do the crime I was in prison for.
Yeah.
But, and again, I'm not lying to you because it sounds like bullshit. In 2012, I got caught in the visiting room with a gram of weed, and 12 non-narcotic traminols. You know what they gave me for that? 25 to life. They struck me out. 25 to life.
Fucked up. It's interesting to hear people's stories. That's why I like talking to people.
Well, mine even, I mean, how can it get better than that, right?
So how do you get it down from 25 to life down to 18?
No, I didn't get it down to 18. So it was reduced from life without plus 8 to 25 plus 2. Then I get caught with which is a bud about that big, right? And 12 non-narcotic. And the only reason why I say non-narcotic, because if it's non-narcotic, it's not illegal.
Yeah.
Right? But they still found me guilty. And the only reason why they did is because the jurors, they looked me up on the internet. And they didn't care. And the only reason why I know that is because the attorney that they gave me asked them, what the fuck? Huh? And they said, yeah, we looked them up on the internet. Right. So I mean, what can I do? Nothing I can do. The only reason why I'm sitting here today is because California changed the law to the youth offender. All right. Do you know what that is? So the youth offender is anybody that was a minor that was convicted. I was 17, I was a minor. Plus the elderly, anybody over 50. So I applied for both of them.
Yeah.
And one thing I'll give California. If you can't walk into there and tell them why you did the crime, they'll never let you out. That's why I did 43 years. After so many years, I didn't give a fuck what anybody thought. I went out of prison. So once I figured out what they wanted to hear, dude, I told them whatever the fuck they wanted to hear. Right?
Now, did you get out on parole or did you?
I'm on parole.
Okay.
I'm on parole.
So, how did you end up in Skid Row?
All right, so the day I got out, I go to the parole office, and they give me a parole officer that has absolutely no other lifers. I'm her only lifer. And because of that, because of the fact that I was a minor, because of the fact that I'm an ex-gang member, she gives me a caseworker. Now, side note, I'm in transitional housing, and I got a caseworker there. So not everybody on parole has two caseworkers.
Yeah.
Right? So the caseworker I got from my parole officer, so have you ever heard of urban alchemy?
Yep.
Okay. So my caseworker from the parole office, her husband runs urban alchemy. Right? So I get it. She tells me one day, she goes, Bowen, I need you to come down here to the parole office. And I told her, okay, why? They have a job seminar. So I go down there, I talk to the dude for urban alchemy. He tells me, okay, we're going to give you an interview. I go to the interview, which is on Broadway, and they hire me. Now, at the time, I didn't know that her husband ran urban alchemy. So, how did that go? Fuck, I don't even remember. Anyway, so I found out that her husband ran urban alchemy. So I asked her, I said, look, did I get this job? Or did you give it to me? And she told me, I didn't say nothing to my husband. Everything you did to get that job, you got. So a lot of people don't like to work down on Skid Row. Right?
Yeah.
So when I was on urban alchemy, so we used to
So,
clean.
yeah, what years were you on Urban Alchemy?
So I got out March 5th, 2023.
Okay.
Right? So it was shortly after that.
So I probably fucking, I thought you looked familiar. I've probably seen you walking around fucking sweeping and shit with
That's
crews.
exactly what I did at first.
Yeah, I do that. Like I said, I've been down here for fucking 11 years walking around photoing. So I probably fucking walked by
Probably
you
did.
guys. Yeah.
But here's the thing. So do you know where Town Street is?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I first started on the street crew, right? And again, I don't know if my caseworker had anything to do with it. I don't know. Right. So let me back up again. So in prison, I did everything you could think of. Every group, every therapy. I went to college. I'm a certified drug counselor, specialist 1 and 2.
Oh my.
Right? So when I went through the training, they told me, look, dude, we need another trainer. But everybody that works for Urban Alchemy, you got to work on Skid Row. I told them, I don't care, dude. I need a paycheck.
Yeah.
So I worked on the street crew for 2 weeks, and then they put me in, and it's still there today. The refresh on Town.
Oh, the shower thing?
No, that's across the street.
Oh, okay.
That's a different organization. What is that called? That's called the Refresh. Right across the street is Urban Alchemy.
Oh, yeah. They got the tent and shit set up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 2 weeks, I'm at this job, so they moved me over to there, which makes it's a better job.
Yeah.
So I work there. I'm doing good. I got no violations. I'm never late. So finally I get my first vacation, right? So I got an ankle monitor. You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm down in Yucca Valley, and I got a 4-day pass. So my boss calls me, and he goes, hey, can you be back by Sunday? I told him yes. He goes, so we're making you a supervisor. So I became a supervisor for Urban Alchemy.
Nice.
You know where at? Right on the corner.
Right there at that corner. Okay.
Yeah. They opened it. So there was only one. Was there another one?
There's one down on
Yeah, but I think that's new.
San Pedro there, but just
Right.
west of the Midnight Mission.
But I think, was that the only? I don't remember. I was over there. Yeah, I was over there. And so remember, okay, so with my certifications, they wanted to hire me as a trainer on Broadway, where the main office is.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm with my sister. I get a call. Can you get here? I told him yes. He's okay. So you're the supervisor down here. When I left, it didn't even exist. So I come back, and I'm automatically the supervisor down there. I get hurt, un-job related, and I lose my job.
Fuck that.
Yeah, even that's fucked up. But I mean, it sounds like a sad story, but it's true.
Yeah.
So, okay, maybe you heard about this. I don't know, because it was on the news. So, do you remember Urban Alchemy on Town Street, where they had a supervisor squirt a guy with water?
Yeah, I didn't hear about it.
Okay, it was on the news, but I knew the guy. We went through training together. And because it was on the news, they fired him, right? Let me back up. Mine was medically related, right? I got injured. I didn't even blame Urban Alchemy, which I could have. If I wanted to, I could have, but I told the truth, right? But since I've been out of prison, I've never seen a healthcare provider, right?
Yeah.
So I hurt my leg. I tore I tore some shit right here in my leg, and I had internal bleeding. So my leg just fucking blew up. And matter of fact, it was right down there. I couldn't handle the pain no more. And I told my supervisor, hey dude, I can't, I raised my leg. I told him, dude, I can't handle this. He goes, go home. I get home, so I go to the emergency ward. And so they had administered me. What the fuck am I looking for? When they admitted me to the emergency room, and I was in, and they were trying to figure out what did I do. Anyway, so I tore some shit in my leg, and the doctor gave me a 2-week note, right? And I didn't know it was going to take long. I didn't know it was going to take longer than 2 weeks, right? So after 2 weeks, I called Urban Alchemy, and I told them, hey, and I literally took a picture of my leg, and it was just all black and blue. I told them, I can't come to work. I can't walk. And they told me, well, you know, Mr. Bond, if you can't get another doctor's note, you either got to quit or we're going to fire you.
Yeah.
So I called the hospital, and I told them that. I said, look, man, you're not my health care provider, but you did provide treatment. I was in the hospital 3 days in your hospital, and they told me, yeah, legally, we can't do nothing for you. So I had to resign. Now, here's the thing. Not knowing, I should have let them fire me.
Yeah, get on unemployment.
Yes, but I didn't know. My only thinking was, fuck, I don't want to get fired. That's not good.
Yeah.
So now let's go back to my partner that got fired because he went on the news, right? Again, it's on the news. I know him. He calls me and he goes, hey bro, fuck man, yeah, they reviewed the tapes and Urban Alchemy's gonna hire me back. Thinking, fuck. Mine was a legitimate, non-issue issue, and I can't get hired, right? I'm healthy now, and I can't get my job back. So again, let's go back to my caseworker who's married to the #1 dude, right? So I called him and I told him, hey dude, what the fuck, man? Mine was a legitimate issue. And you guys can't hire me back for 6 months. But the dude that made the news, that made you guys look bad, you guys already hired him back. How is that fair, dude?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he knows the dude that does the hiring for Christ Center Ministry, and he goes, "I'll get you a job, bro." So that's how I got this job.
Fuck yeah.
So I was working 4 days a week, 2 days from in the morning, 2 days in the evening. So honestly, dude, the only reason why I've sat here so long is because I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Normally I get bored, I clean up. And I don't care where I'm at. So I'm here, my partner's in his car,
Yeah.
sleeping. I get up, I clean up, I sit down, and my partner gets out of the car. So a car drives up, parks right there. And it's the owners of this company. But I didn't know that. So they walk up, they're looking around, and they start asking us questions. My partner says, "Hey, maybe my partner can tell you more because he's worked here down the street, worked for Urban Alchemy." So they kind of centered on me, right?
Yeah.
And I'm explaining to him, you know, well, so I see the one dude, he gets on his phone. So I see the other guy get on his phone, but I recognize the name. He goes, "Hey, Andre, I need you to come here right now." Right? So now you gotta understand, that's in Inglewood. He called my boss. And I'm thinking, fuck, what'd I do now? Right? So after I see my boss drive up, he goes down, turns around, and he parks right there. And he goes, "Hey dude, I just want you to know, we own this place, right? And we've gone to every other station, and they're fucked up, dude. But I come here, and this place is so spotless. And we're all about giving back. So, what can we do for you?"
More money, man.
Well, but I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I was just so happy to get $18 an hour, right? Because remember, I got arrested in '79. So $18, it's like, fuck yeah. And I told him, yeah, you know, hey, I'll take any promotion. He goes, "What do you want?" I told him, anything. Because there's a difference. At the time, I was working 4 days a week, 6 hours a day. So he goes, "Okay, I'm going to give you a promotion." So then my boss walks up, and that was the first time he goes, "Look, Andre, we really didn't want to tell these guys who we were, but we wanted to tell them in front of you that we went to every other station and we didn't like what we saw. But we got here and this place is clean. So we've talked to them and we want, we're telling you, give them both a promotion."
Nice.
So that's how I got this job. So now I work 5 days a week, 6 hours a day, $20 an hour.
Fuck yeah.
And they give overtime.
Hell yeah. Dude, you're fucking amazing, bro. So how long you on the fucking monitor for?
Hopefully, maybe only 6 more months.
Nice.
At the longest, a year and a half.
So you're on parole for how long?
3.
3 years.
So March next year will be 2, and they're going to put me up for early discharge.
Nice.
If not, I got 1 more year. Nothing.
Nothing. Dude, that shit's on your fucking stand on your head spitting nickels. What's up, Mike?
How you doing? I remember you.
Stevie, and this is our friend Corey.
Is that the Scary Mary?
Yeah. So what's this? Show me what you got, man.
I will.
The game was interrupted by a tornado in the middle of the field.
This is Mike. Where's Ruben?
Didn't show up.
Didn't show up?
Didn't show up last night either.
What a fucking dick.
He's a Scary Mary.
The match.
They're trained to be still.
All right, so you got to understand that. So when my case happened in '79,
Yeah.
okay, out by Palm Springs and Beaumont,
Yeah.
so there was a string of killings, right? I'm only 17,
Yeah.
and so they investigated me on a lot of them, right? So after I was arrested, went through trial, found guilty, sentenced, life without possibility of parole, right? So the same 2 detectives, they come in to see me, and they said, look, man, we know you did this, right? We're not going to charge you with it. We just want to close the case. Just let us know you did it, and it's all good. Of course, I told them like this, right?
Yeah.
So they even told me, they says, now look, we know you think you're never going to get out, but you will. One day you'll come up for parole. But we're going to put paperwork on your case and your file and let them know that we know you did this, right? And they did. It was brought up, right? And so it was on the news the other day. They caught the guy.
No shit.
Yeah. It was actually the individual that he tried to call unanimous, but they tracked it back to him. And I guess he passed a lie detector test. And apparently he died about a year ago. So when they did the autopsy, they ran his blood through the CODIS or whatever that's called. Yeah, and it matched.
Damn.
Yeah. And it was on the news just
So
the other
they gonna give you some reparations for fucking
Give me
that?
nothing.
What was the first feeling you felt? Hearing it.
Well, see, I knew I didn't do it.
Yeah, but what's that
it was
feeling for you?
so I didn't find this. My family did. So it was like, although it's my family, there's always that doubt. You know what I mean? So at least they know now that I didn't do that.
Would you say like a sense of relief? Like you just
Kind of.
Did you get to breathe a little bit, or were you just pissed? Is there anger in there?
No, not really. I mean, I did 43 years in prison.
You're a good man.
You just,
You're a good man. Just
you
wipes
just,
away.
hey, whatever. You know what I mean? Life is what it is.
Do you think prison helps you let go, or no? Like, does it make some people angrier? Or do you think some people just,
Some people can't handle it.
do they find acceptance or no?
Some don't.
Yeah. Do you think you did?
I think I did. I think I did all right. I had my moments. I had it. I'm not going to say it was rough in the sense that I couldn't deal with it, but
Nobody should have to deal with it.
right. But it's like people think, well, God, he's 6'4" and bench press 400 pounds. He'll be all right. But no,
You ain't 6'4".
no, I didn't say me. I'm just saying anybody. I'm just using that
I
as an
was gonna
example.
say, man.
But would you say like everybody's mind is a mental playground when it's in there? Like you don't know what's gonna happen, what you're gonna start.
Well, but the truth of the matter is, you really don't know.
Yeah. But it could really it's the head that you have to protect, right?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's huge. That's huge.
What's that?
Well, I
That
mean,
news, that
Yeah.
shift, man. That's
Right.
big.
but so do you feel like almost like an emptiness? Like, oh man, they caught this guy, but like, I still fucking got fucked. Still had to do.
You know what? I did, but I didn't, because it just kind of like it's like, okay, so like I'm out of prison right now, right?
Yeah.
And I'm doing good. I'm thriving.
Hey, how's the new transitional housing working out?
Kind of had a little setback. Nothing that's going to, send me back to prison, but I don't know. That's kind of on hold. I found a really good place with a partner of mine. It's shared housing, but I get my own room.
Nice.
So
now is this the murder that that fucking serial killer claimed he did?
no,
This is a different one.
He claimed to do the one I did.
The one you did.
Yeah. So here it is, right here. And here's the thing. I actually went to school with her. This was just on the news the other day, I guess.
45 years after the rape and murder of a 17-year-old Beaumont girl, investigators have finally confirmed the suspect's identity.
Louis Randolph Williamson died in Florida a decade ago. Esther Gonzalez vanished while walking to her sister's house in the winter of 1979. Her body was found in the snow near Highway 243. Williamson was always the lead suspect in the crime, but it took modern DNA science to confirm it. Prosecutors say a blood sample collected during Williamson's 2014 autopsy was recently compared to DNA evidence from Gonzalez's body, and it was a match.
So you did know her?
We're getting a
Yeah, I went
look
to high
at
school with
new
her.
body camera and surveillance video from the
why
deadly
you
police
think
shooting
they
outside a Long Beach church. It
didn't feel
turns
like
out
they
the
can tie
mentally
you?
unstable man.
You know what? I don't know what it was. They were just
Wrong place, wrong time. What do you think?
They needed someone to blame probably quickly.
right.
They're always
Politics.
Yeah, they're always trying,
Well,
they're always trying to
are
close
you guys reporters at all?
No.
No. Well, there was another. A massive serial killer out there at the same time.
Oh, heck yeah.
So there was
Which one?
several.
Night
Yes.
Stalker? What are we talking
No.
about? No.
Henry Lee Lucas. Henry Lee Lucas. I think I told you the story.
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah. And Otis Toole.
Just make sure you're happy.
You know what? Here's the thing. My whole life's kind of like been I don't know, rough, for lack of better words.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
And so most of it hasn't really been about me. It's been about my family. I got arrested when I was 17. And it crushed my mom.
Yeah.
She died.
You have siblings?
I have several siblings. I come from a very large family. So
One of 8, 1 of 12?
what's that?
1 of 8, 1 of 12? What do you got?
Now, why'd you pick those numbers? No, seriously.
No, because 8 is like, usually that's when I'm like, oof, okay. And
Well,
then
my
12
mom-
is like,
My mom had
Are you-
12.
Catholic? Okay. Like,
But
I was
the
like,
first
Irish
4
Catholic?
died
Okay.
kind of early.
Yeah.
And then so they gave up. Then they had 4 more, like right in a row. And then she goes, "That's it." And then she had 4 more.
4 more slipped out. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
so it was 12. Yeah,
Wow. That to me, yeah, it's a heavy clan.
yeah.
'Cause I think
Never really knew my dad.
His sister's battling cancer. His
No, she
brother's.
beat it. She beat
beat it?
It's done.
What about your
clear.
brother?
Yeah, he gave up.
He gave up.
Gave up.
well, all
He's
you
not
guys are
doing it.
beating sentences then.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just something that happened. It doesn't make who you are.
Right. You do so many years in prison, get stabbed so many times, and have to stab other people so many times. You just give up hope, and that's not a good combination.
Losing hope is, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look where you're working now, bro.
Right. No, I know. I remember.
But you know what? It doesn't fucking matter where you're working, dude. It's a fucking fact. You've got a fucking job. You're trying to change your life. So what?
I'm changing my
already
life.
changed.
So-
Yeah, it's already changed.
So like, what do you want to accomplish?
Well, look, I
in
set
life.
a goal when I got out of prison, right? So my goal was
Stay out.
stay out of prison. Stay out of prison. But my goal was to discharge this number. I'm free. I'm out here. I pretty much can do whatever I want. But I got an ankle monitor on my leg.
But do you feel it's that need?
Inside there? Yeah,
It's
you're
kind of
right.
good if you're going to sing.
Yeah,
Some good acoustic
Acoustic,
there.
yeah.
kind of does.
But you need that. Do you still feel like you need that unwinding? just
I don't. No, I don't think I do. I think I'm good. I'm not having the problems everyone said I would, and I don't have the post-traumatic stress syndrome.
That's huge. Fucking load like an ox.
Well, you should have seen me. See me as a youngster.
You're like, don't even give me stuff.
Probably already passed it.
Like, you see me like you have a sense of peace. You feel like you're more,
I do.
Yeah.
Well, not in prison, man.
No, but just now, like now, I just like feel. I'm like, man, that's such a good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to say everything's like peachy keen, but like, damn.
But it kind of is, though.
But yeah, you're like,
It
but I kind
kinda is.
Hey, we're gonna go take a walk around, look for fucking Paul Revere. We'll be back.
All right.
It was good
You guys
to
be
see
safe.
Nice to meet you.
What's up, man?
What's up, Mike?
How you doing, buddy?
Good, good. Hey, I brought my buddy Capo down. Capo Mike Capo.
Alrighty.
Hi. My brother, he was from Hawaii, so we figured
Nice.
show him the infamous row. Brought some clothes down.
Yeah, I couldn't get the tour package, so I came with him.
Nice.
Oh, is that the dude that just died yesterday?
No. That happened right here, too, man. Shot him 4 times. I don't know how many times he hit him, but shot 4 times. Scared the shit out of me. I'm just glad I know all these guys around here.
Yeah, right.
Leave me alone.
So, how you been, Mike?
Man, I'm good.
How's your leg doing, man?
It's still not normal yet, man. It's getting better, though. Man, I got kicked out of the transitional housings I was in.
For what?
Over some dumb shit. But it actually ended up better for me because you ever heard of mass liberation? No, anyway, so it's pretty much ran by all ex-lifers, and my parole officer called them, and they got me down to this place. It's rent-free. They feed you 4 meals a day. And food's not bad.
Okay.
So now I don't have to give up $600 for rent no more.
Nice.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I still have to make up for the money that I still owe Francisco Homes.
Yeah.
Because when you first get out, they charge you $100 when you first get there, and then $600 a month. And hell, it might take 2-3 months just to get your any kind of ID. So they just take $150 of your GR, but you still owe the rest of that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get them paid off, so I don't owe them anything. So yeah, it's all good other than that.
Hell yeah. Well, at least you're in somewhere and you still get to keep your job. And
Right.
I'd hate to be rolling up here and you'd be like, yeah, you see that tent right there? That's
that's
me.
mine.
I'm like, I'm in that tent.
I couldn't handle that. Couldn't do it. I remember when I was in prison, dude, I remember thinking, God, I'd rather be living under a bridge on the streets than in here, right? Now that I'm out here, I don't think I can handle it out here, dude. Not to live out here.
Nah.
I sit here and see all these big old rats and cockroaches and shit. Couldn't do it. I've been in one of these tents during the summer.
Yeah.
That is brutal, dude.
So where's Ruben, in the car?
Yeah, he's in his van. Lucille Ball.
Oh, if you need to use a pisser again.
Good, thank you. This is the one I saw in the video that I was saying, oh, gosh. That fucking place looks clean, bro.
It's because of this gentleman.
Keep it clean as best I can. Terrible thing tonight, we don't have no toilet paper, so we're just giving them our napkins.
So what is it? They gotta come to you to get in?
No. Yeah. Not really too much from anywhere. So I'm really not too much from anywhere.
I can relate.
Yeah.
Nah, see, I figured I was getting bullied by you and Ruben and Dave so much I had to bring a bodyguard.
There you go.
So we start sharing some experience, I'm mostly listening to his experience at times, and he shared with me his documentary. And where I come from in Hawaii, since a young boy, this is my scene. This is, my family bumped or whatever, bro. So I wanted to. I've never been here. This is a fucking school project. It gives me a chance to tap into a part of me that I don't want to ever forget, guys.
Right. Yeah.
I heard you when you said, this is rough, man, doing this and at times in my life. as I'm walking down the streets like this, I was like, maybe I could do this, guys. Fuck that, enjoying this. Nah.
No.
You know, in Hawaii, we got fish and fruits, guys. I don't see no fish and fruits here.
No. See, now I'll tell you what's really bad about it. Because where we're at right now is called the hot zone.
Okay.
Right? Fall of Skid Row, this is the worst spot.
Okay.
So right over here, there's.
Now, let me ask you something real fast.
Yes.
How big is that radius of the hot zone from where to where?
This street right here, San Pedro.
This is the heart of the beast.
This is. Well, it might not be right in the middle, but it's like the worst area. This is where a lot of the crap happens. Like last night, dude got shot and killed.
Why is that?
Don't know.
No, not the shot and killing, but why is this part?
It's just the
fucking
people that are down here.
Because
So right across the street is a shot caller for the blacks. Right now, if you kind of just look right over there, that where the yellow buildings are,
Yeah.
all cribs. They all got guns, knives, and if this guy says to do something, they do it. Right, and it doesn't matter. Like if he'll get in a fight, they'll run down and they'll just rat pack. I've seen it so many times. Right. So down at the corner, you got the Cubans.
Okay, so when we turned the corner, had one soldier on the street, you know, put in and out, and that was actually, since we got here, that was the first pump I got of somebody pushing. You know what I mean? The Cuban.
Right.
You know what I mean? So in Hawaii, it's all the Samoans.
Right.
The Hawaiians have the upside, the Samoans have the downside, and there's little sections for Laotians and Vietnamese. In the early 90s, we had a big flux of Usos coming from San Fran, or Frisco Usos. And they came in with their will and how they did shit in Frisco. But, so I feel you, bro. So that's what it is. That on the left of me is Crips, and on the back of me is Crips too.
Crips. The other part you got
Cubans.
Now, actually, this is pretty clean to what it used to be. About a year ago, there was just tents everywhere.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, it was terrible.
Mike shot collar right there.
No. Fiji.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
But he's got some Polynesian in him?
I don't know. He's just kind of a North black guy. But I mean, he's cool.
Yeah.
A lot of these people down here, they'll leave you alone. You leave them
Yeah, it's all
alone.
good. They're doing their business, that guys.
I know a lot of these people. I've known them for quite a while.
I was just thinking, I'm from Hawaii, so this sign shaka is a common sign.
Right.
But from whatever experience I may think I have on the street, I tell myself when I come down here, don't shine those shakas. It might mean something totally different.
Yeah, don't forget, let people know there's clothes right there.
Yeah. Well, you know, but here's the thing. You get a lot of, because 99% of us were ex-cons, ex-lifers.
And what is CCM?
Christ-centered ministries.
What?
Yeah.
No shit, bro.
Yep.
You Christian?
Oh, I've been a Christian for 30 years.
For real? Give me some love.
Well, you know,
Give me some love.
so I did 43 years in prison, right?
Awesome.
And I was a gang member. You know, other than being raped, you name it, and it has happened to me. I mean, stabbed, shot, beat, pepper sprayed, you know, the whole thing, right? And I remember thinking, man, I got lucky there. Man, I got lucky today. Man, and I thought, you know what? Maybe it's not luck. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. I got indicted for murder one, dropped to manslaughter, open 20, 10 years zero tolerance probation. I don't fuck with saying that I know anything about getting a sentence for life, but you know, that's a whole different trick.
Well, I'll tell you, man, in 2012, I had what, 31 years in, 32 years in. I'm 25 alive. I'll pick up another 25 alive.
But you was doing some work.
Yeah. Well, actually, I got busted in the visiting room.
No shit.
Yeah. So. Yeah. And I'm in 2010, I went to the parole board, got a 10-year denial. So 2 years later, here I am getting cracked again. I'm thinking, I'm never going to get out.
That's it.
I'm never going to get out.
That's it.
But California changed a bunch of laws, right?
In what way, bro?
Well, like for me, I was sentenced as a minor to life without possibility of parole.
So that changes that.
Well, yeah, but my case changed that. Right. I'm the first one that left San Quentin prison and went out to court and went to YA for 90 days, and then came back, and YA didn't accept me because I was an active gang member, and but my time was reduced to 25 to life. Right? But no, what they did was they came in and they said, okay, look. They came in with what's called a youth offender, right? And I think it's 21, no, it's 18, 17 or younger. If you were 18, you didn't qualify for it, all right? I was 17. And so that applied to me, and then they came in and they said, okay, if you're 50 or older, it's called the elderly. So that worked for me. So when I went in there, they had to look at me as being a youth offender and an elderly. So
And clicked up.
well, but I was dropped out by then. You know what I mean?
So I'm not trying to use a crystal ball, but I'm assuming safely, without disrespecting. What's your boss, AB?
It was ABM. Yep. Yeah. They were notorious. Yeah, buddy.
All right, man. We're gonna walk around and fucking
man. Right on, buddy.
see
Glad
the,
you stopped
see
by.
the
Nice
rest.
meeting you, buddy.
It's a pleasure to meet you, man.
You guys be good?
Yeah, Proper Street 5 cousin.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
I'll be back. I'll be back in 2 weeks, Mike.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
been a pleasure, bro. That's my colors, isn't it? My colors. Red, green, blue.
Goes with your eyes.
Hey, man, you need a shirt or something?
Okay.
Dude, they're donations, man. Grab a long sleeve shirt, man.
Oh, so nice. That just. You think you might want some long pants? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Fuck, man, that shit get cold.
What's up? He got shorts on.
Damn, that looks good on you.
Thank you, bro.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Oh, dude, my pleasure, man.
You get to see something go to good use.
Right? I've been coming down here for 11 years.
Is that right?
Bringing donations and stuff, and
Y'all doing good service, man.
oh man, just doing God's work, brother.
That's right.
Doing God's work. So,
Because of you.
Ruben's a good man. We've known each other for like a minute.
years.
Yeah, years.
Years.
Fucking.
I mean, the people that come down here, you can't see it initially, but I see The Walking Dead. 5 years ago I came here. I'm not prone to fear antics or anything, but they had some guys that was walking in. People were all up against this wall, and the wall, I walked up to it. The fact that they'd stand against it, lean against it, rub against it, do push-ups against it, it was black. Somebody has to clean that shit up. That window right there, the dust had caked up from the dew point that's here. We get a dew point every 2:30, 3:30 in the morning. It's a dew point that comes and it just, it rises. As it rises, you find yourself out here miserable. When you got to stand in it, 6, 7. But I saw a guy walking down the street.
Everybody's asleep, man. I went to tell a couple people they're all
just
asleep.
like me, just like
What? People asleep?
Right here. Everybody right here. There ain't nobody awake.
I looked at that dress and I said, that was for me.
You know what?
man.
That's what I thought too.
What, the dress? Oh, it's because all the shit's like double
All the
XL.
colors, it's the camouflage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, camouflage.
All the
You watch, you laughing right now, Bob. You gonna walk down the street and ain't nobody gonna talk to you because they can't see you.
Yeah, she blends in with the wall.
Yeah.
She's happy. Yay.
Oh, yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Have a blessed
That's
morning.
right. Look at you.
Hey, take that bag, man. Take that pink bag.
Yeah.
That's for you, man.
Yeah, I can see I would go up with something I think you.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hey, you know, when you give something, you don't know where it goes. The thing here is that they have great need that they don't even see. You live this so long until it becomes common ground. You know, it just becomes common. You know, they just walk up and down the street. You know, nowhere to go, nothing to do. God raised us to thrive. To thrive. A seed down in the ground, I'm telling you, it thrives. It grows. And when I see the people around here, I mean, there should be a ministry, truly, that goes and call, you know what I'm saying, the ones that are worth helping. There's some that they're beyond help. They don't give a shit about you, whether you live or die today or tomorrow. They'll come up and intrude in your consciousness, you know what I'm saying? And so,
You're good. I'm listening.
oh, hey, I do this every time he comes. Every time he comes, he inspires me with such things that I see too fast. You hear me? When I saw that guy get killed right out here in the middle of the street, man, that was surreal. I mean, I walked up to him and I was saying, come on, man, come on. The car came around the corner and he was trying to correct because he went too close to the curb over there. No cars were there. And as he got a chance to correct, he come to the middle of the street. I know he couldn't see this guy. I mean, there was a truck parked right here and I'm looking at him at a 45-degree angle, man, and I'm telling you, when that car hit him, it racked my body because it hit him, boom. The funny sound that came from him being hit.
Yeah.
I'm emotional.
When we first started coming down here and bringing stuff down, so we parked over on San Julian. There were little shops around. People would come up and just start grabbing shit, and then they'd take them to the shop and resell them.
Resell it to the shops.
And I was like, I used to be like this. I used to be like, one item per person. But then I was like, wait a minute. That's me playing God. I'm like, whatever they do with it once they pick it up is none of my business.
Once you put it on the floor,
it's free for game. So I'm like,
this is no longer ours. This is. We're just here for the personality. We're here for the customer service. We're not here for anything else.
You know, as I'm standing here talking, right, I keep remembering, I got out my little flashlight, right, and I shined it on his forehead. He had a white mark across his forehead. And then the blood started coming. I got there that time, just in time to see that. It's not a good thing to see.
No.
It's not a good thing to see.
Yeah, he's on a roller coaster, though. Do you want to get on or do you want to get off?
Yeah. You know, and my thing is that as long as you standing on 2 feet, as long as you show evidence of life, that's something to be cultured.
Hey, I'm gonna take her for a walk real quick. We'll be right back. All right. Hey man, we'll be right back. We're gonna go try to find fucking Paul Revere.
I'll be here. Back home, so we're rolling.
you guys know of a guy that calls himself Paul Revere? Real soft-spoken brother.
What's up with you?
Nothing?
What's happening with you? Yeah, what's happening?
Well, because he and I were talking about a month ago, and he told me he liked to read, so I bought him a book. And I just wanted to give it to him. Nah? All right, thanks, guys.
Told you, man. Oh, yeah. That man got actions.
Yes.
Don't fuck with him.
Oh no, man!
He ain't seen me.
Me and Ruben, me and Ruben,
we go way back. Way back.
Woman, get back in the business. What's up, baby?
Man, where you been at?
What's up, baby?
Where you been hiding it?
Man, I ain't hiding nowhere. I graduated.
You graduate.
Thank you.
That's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, lauded. You know, we supposed to be.
And I stay around the corner.
You took the other building over there, the sixth place?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Hey man, that shit's supposed to be, you know, we're supposed to be acknowledging this kind of stuff. You know why? Because you've accomplished something. Yeah, but
nah, dude, you graduated the program.
This is
sixth place now? Fuck yeah, dude.
Right here, you changed my life.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I give it up to him.
Grabbing on and holding on.
And I still go get a beer with the $2 that they're gonna go give me.
Yeah.
And still drinking in front of them and still tell them, bro, everybody, man, up in there. That's that man right there.
Yeah.
That man watched me when I first got here.
Yeah, that's my boy.
That's that man, what's my name?
What's his name?
Oh, no. I thought that was the Mexican dude. But he knows me as Monster. No. Right. He knows me as Monster too because I know him because he had his bike.
Right. Over there. But I didn't even think that anybody would hit my tire and knock me into the thing. You know?
All right, man. So what?
Yeah.
So since you the press, man, talk to me. Since I'm going to be on the news anyway, since I'm going to be on this, talk to me. What you want to know?
You want to be famous?
So what was your drug of choice?
I think they're
What was your drug of choice?
Alcohol and weed.
Alcohol and weed.
And cigarettes.
How much time do they get?
So how long have you been down here on the road?
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Actually, been bro. I've been down here. I was my first bid coming down here. I was sitting right here. I was sitting right there on that wall by that trash can. I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and give it to him. Yeah. I'm gonna work it. I gotta give it to him.
This, hey, look here. This one
I
here,
was sitting right there.
This one here, you see that? That face is just real. He's not. This is not.
I'm not a cop.
Yeah.
No, man, I don't. Man, look, I see the no cap, but I'm just saying I see a camera, so I want to give you everybody what your camera can afford.
All right.
Here you go.
I was sitting right here, man. And I came right here, man. Honestly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was sitting right here with a guy named Dave that had been when I got here. When I came to right here to the Union Rescue Mission, and I'm gonna step back so your camera can see me. You know, step back.
I'm good. See.
You know what I'm saying? So we were right here. And Dave, that man right there. That man right there.
Dave.
Speaking of it, this is Dave.
So Frank's the one that used to talk to you, used to bring you food.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Somebody can take us back. Take us back.
And me too. Cause when I first came down here as a youngster, he said, sit right here next to me. Don't go nowhere.
No, you just sit next to me.
Thank you. Cause I felt safe.
Nice.
But I didn't know nothing about Skid Row. My grandma, my grandparents, not my grandparents, but my aunties, my uncles. I mean, I used to be so hard-headed.
Yeah.
I used to be real hard-headed.
You heard me?
Just like I am right now.
I've been down here 8 years.
Yeah, I've been coming down
That
here.
motherfucker been down here longer than fucking 8 years. That motherfucker been down here about 36 years.
Yeah, I know you've been here
But,
for a while.
excuse me.
'Cause, like I used to talk with
But
friends.
let's get it clear. Let's finish my story.
Look,
Let's get this back. Hold on,
Hold
Uncle Dave.
on.
Hold on, Uncle Dave.
I've been doing this dude
Cause
longer
this
than
is like a documentary right here.
I've been doing this longer than you.
It hurt my heart. It made me realize like where I really was. And what my grandma told me and what my aunties and my cousins and all that was like, nigga, you gonna be up on Skid Row, bro.
Let's see what.
You're gonna be up, hold on. You're gonna be up on Skid Row, bro, before you know it.
Yeah.
And it was like, it hurt. And I'm like, man, I got me fucked up. Years and years and years and years later, here I am.
So first of all, what do they call you?
Huh?
What do they call you? What's your
I'm not
name?
gonna give you that.
Just the first name.
He is. He
I
is.
can't give you that.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna give you that.
What's your street name?
My street name is whatever they call me. I'm not gonna give you that.
Hey,
I can't.
ask this man first.
And I won't.
It's all
Because,
good.
but overall big picture, no cap, we say on your
No,
shirt.
you're not a cop.
Oh no, we know you're not a cop. But no cap, like I said, this is where it goes, man.
So how long total have you been down here?
Well, this is where I first started here.
Yeah.
After the Union Rescue Mission.
Yeah.
So I did here 2 years. Got clean.
Nice.
Got sober and everything else. Honestly. Got clean and sober and
I've been clean and sober for 14
people-
years, 8 months.
14 years, 8 months? Bro, I got clean for 2 years and turned around and went to my cousin's house on some real shit, on a party, and start eating the fruit and started
The rest is history.
the rest is just, nah, I'm not gonna say downhill. It's not downhill because I'm still here.
Yeah.
And I live down here because of my housing. Other than that, I wouldn't be down here.
Do you live at 6th Street Place? You know Tina and
I
410?
don't live at 6th Street Place.
Oh, you don't?
I don't live there. I do not live there. I'm around, but I do not live there. I'm not in no tent. I'm around.
An SRO?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
But I have to use the restroom, sir.
All right, man.
If you want to wait till I get out, I'll finish your interview.
Oh, yeah. So Dave,
Fuck you too, you little runt. Yeah, I'm a giant. I tie your little ass up. I'll tell you about upside down by your ears.
so Dave, you're the one that's there that Frankie used to feed and used to fucking sit there and have conversations with you about you need to get up off Skid Row.
I've been off Skid Row. I just come down here to work.
Nice. No, yeah, it's 446. Union Rescue Mission, someone down.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Who are you with?
I work for Moore Park College Reporter,
Oh, okay.
also the Press Photographers Association of Greater Los Angeles.
see.
Just down here documenting what's going on.
We got a lot of shit to document.
Oh yeah, right.
You get
Dude.
a lot of get a lot of action down.
Dude.
Yeah. We were talking about that stuff like somebody needs to be doing that with the GoPro. The shit that we see.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of that.
Huh? I've been coming down here 11 years, dude. I do protect myself, dude. Thank God I haven't ever had to use it.
Yeah, it gets crazy out here, man. A while back, I was on the St. Julian side. Man, it gets crazy in the back there.
Oh yeah.
People out there with blades, machetes.
Coming sick?
Huh?
Coming sick?
Yeah.
All right, man. Have a good night, man. I want to hear your guys' story. I don't want to hear fucking the music.
So you know what he's telling us, right? We're on film right now. So you know, sir, the thing of it is CDC really did their job and we're rehabilitated.
Good job.
That's
in my brain, I'd be saying, I don't want to go back.
He's sitting here going, yo, man, I got a 4 to 5. It's time to pull it out and clean it. And you're like, sir, totally fucking rehabilitated.
Can I answer that question for you, bro?
Yeah.
I'm white, he's black.
Younger?
Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
What's your name?
Scott.
Nacho.
Nacho?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
Merry Christmas, brother. God bless.
I was gonna say because the newbie, I was thinking about this.
What organization y'all belong to?
Hanging with Samantha, she's really cool. She's like 4 days in.
Nothing.
She doesn't really identify yet.
Just here.
Just do
Sort of
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Volunteer.
I think she's
Yeah.
going.
Give your time.
She asked
It's
them
good,
to
it's
do
good.
it.
And you want a pair of socks, man?
Thank you.
You want a pair of socks?
Yes, you have a good night. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
You guys are on camera too.
You too. Oh, purpose. I like that.
I'll take the water up.
Enjoy, guys. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Oh, we will. Ladies thirsty?
Thank you.
If you're hungry, over on San Pedro, over on San Pedro at the public toilet, we've got peanut butter and jelly sandwiches over there and Rice Krispie treats.
And you got nice smiles right now. Oh, thank you. I needed
Yeah, you too.
Merry
Because I was going to
Christmas.
stop at the mini mart and I started talking to her and I went this and nothing's open. But you're open.
Yeah,
God's open.
Yeah, right? Take an
God's
extra water.
open. Thank you.
love it.
Yeah, go over there to San Pedro, man. We got peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. We got.
All right. God
All
love
right,
you.
God
Happy
bless
holidays.
you. Hold on.
I don't want none of y'all food down here. It's too nasty. I got to use the restroom early this morning. I can't take it.
Have a good one. Yeah. You too. Merry Christmas, brother. You too. Stay safe. You too, man. Thanks.
See you again.
Have a good one.
I want to apologize for her. I mean, she's, it's hard out here, but that's no excuse for her to act ugly like that. Like, it's almost Christmas, you know what I'm saying? So
It's all good. I apologize about my attitude.
no, it's okay. It's okay, because you got to deal with this kind of shit every day. So, I'm just trying to help her carry her stuff to the women's center. I'm gonna be there later on, so.
You got a tree, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much for
Oh,
being here. Helping out like that.
You're welcome. God bless, man. Happy.
Not him. I was trying to use the restroom. He the one told me to go ahead and go down there. And then he the one started talking that ill stuff to me. Ain't no motherfucker gonna disrespect me. I don't give a fuck if he black, white, blue, or green. I don't need you, motherfucker. And that part is when a person disrespect you, your ass gonna defend yourself. And I don't give a fuck who you are. So bitch, you get out of my face. This is right. I'll slam your ass. Bitch, cause they down on that, especially what? He gonna fuck me in my ass. Who ass?
Which one? There's a bunch of them. What's up, man?
What's up? Hey, man, there's some Gatorade for you.
Oh, nice. Fuck yeah.
Oh, Mike, Jeff.
Hold on. Oh, God, fuck, son of a bitch.
This is Jeff.
What's up, Jeff?
Not much.
You all right?
Good.
It's not Santa?
And this is Jeff.
And that's Jeff.
Makes it easy, yeah.
This is Mike.
Oh, yeah. I seen you on Facebook.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking, did you request my friendship?
I should have, but I did not. Okay, well, sit down and kick back.
So you can always go back and do it again.
You know what, honestly, I'm sure I can, and next time I run into it, I will. But you're making it sound like I have some kind of idea how this fucking thing works.
You act like you've been in fucking prison for 43
years. Fuck, every time I think I got it figured out, something else comes up and it's like, oh, what do I do?
You know what, they didn't have that technology in fucking prison?
You know what they did? So in prison, you can get anything you want if you're like OJ and you got money. I didn't have money.